Life often surprises us with unexpected challenges. But what if these difficulties were not obstacles, but opportunities for something better? This is Tom's story of learning that sometimes you need to take 2 steps back to make 5 steps forward. In the stunning Alps, surrounded by tall peaks and snow-covered mountains, lived a determined young climber named Tom. Since he was young, Tom had been fascinated by the mountains, drawn to their extraordinary beauty and constant challenges, urging him to uncover their secrets. As a child, Tom spent hours reading books and watching documentaries about legendary mountain climbers who tried to conquer the highest peaks. The stories of success and challenges sparked his imagination, fueling a passion that would shape his life journey. When he was 10, Tom began going on solo hikes in the lower hills. These early adventures deepened his passion for the mountains, and with each trip, his desire to conquer the tallest peaks increased. As the years passed, Tom's skills evolved from hiking to rock climbing and eventually to the demanding art of alpinism. With each day that Tom climbed higher, he improved his skills, conquering smaller peaks, navigating tough landscapes, and adapting to the harsh weather in the Alps. His dreams, initially found in books and distant mountain shapes, turned into one clear goal: reaching the top of Mont Blanc, the highest peak in the Alps. Finally, the day arrived when Tom was ready to embark on his ultimate challenge, the summit of Mont Blanc. With a heart filled with excitement and a spirit brimming with determination, he set off on his journey. The climb was tough, pushing Tom's physical and mental strengths to the maximum. He faced steep slopes, challenging terrain, and harsh winds that could have stopped him, but he stayed determined and was not ready to give up. While climbing Mont Blanc, Tom felt that it was getting more and more difficult to breathe, and the cold winds were cutting through every layer of his clothing. The landscape got tougher, and each step required both physical strength and mental toughness that Tom developed over years of continuous training and smaller climbs. The stunning Alps were all around him, but the beauty of the mountains contrasted with the tough challenges ahead. The steep slopes required careful footing, and the sheer cliffs pushed his rock climbing skills to the maximum. As he climbed higher, the weather began to change. The unpredictable nature of the mountains revealed itself in the form of sudden gusts of wind that threatened to push him off course. Clouds started gathering over his head, and the once clear sky became a canvas for the approaching storm. Yet determined, Tom continued climbing with his gaze fixed firmly on the distant summit. After days of continuous climbing, Tom reached the dangerous ridge toward the summit. The wind howled, icy and fierce, and the thin air made his lungs burn. The highest point was less than 500 meters from him, but the exhaustion washed over him like a wave, and as a result he collapsed onto the snow, unable to reach the peak. The weather was getting worse with every minute, with the wind intensifying, creating a biting cold that seemed to cut through Tom's body. Thick clouds reduced the visibility to a mere few meters. Heavy snow began to fall, reducing visibility to near zero. The once stunning view now seemed scary, emphasizing how tough the mountain environment could be. With the storm approaching, Tom had to make a decision: to push forward or retreat. For a moment, a doubt clouded his mind. He had come so far, so close to achieving his dream. The thought of returning without reaching the summit was almost unbearable. But then, he remembered the lessons he had learned on his many climbs. He knew that sometimes the greatest progress requires a temporary step back. With a heavy heart, Tom chose to retreat. He understood that going back for safety wasn't a weakness, but a sign of his wisdom and knowledge about the unpredictable weather in the mountains. As Tom descended, the weather gradually improved. The harsh winds eased, and the clouds covering the summit dispersed, uncovering the night sky full of shining stars. The moon's soft glow painted a beautiful scene, bringing some joy on Tom's face. The descent, though difficult, became a reflective journey for Tom. He realized that success often requires taking a step back. It's not always about moving forward, blindly pursuing our goals while ignoring the challenges that lie ahead. Sometimes it's about pausing, assessing the situation, and stepping back if needed. It's about learning from our mistakes, refining our approach, and emerging stronger, wiser, and more prepared to achieve our dreams. Tom knew that his journey to the summit was not over. It was just the beginning. Determined to turn the setback into an opportunity for growth, Tom started training and preparing for his next climb. He revisited his strategy and sought advice from more experienced climbers. Months later, Tom found himself once again standing at the base of Mont Blanc, ready to face the formidable peak. This time, he successfully reached the summit, and the sense of accomplishment made him cry of happiness. The panoramic view that unfolded before him was not just a reward for his determination, but a reminder that the mountains, with their unpredictable nature, required a continuous adaptation and patience. The story of Tom teaches us that progress is not always linear, but each step, no matter how small, contributes to a meaningful journey forward. Setbacks and retreats, though initially perceived as steps backward, can lay the groundwork for even more substantial advancements and achievements in the future.
If you've resonated with the content of this video and want to continue exploring strategies for self-improvement, hit that subscribe button below for regular updates on self-development tips and inspiration. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Your likes motivate us to keep creating content that matters. Also, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section. We love hearing from our community and learning about your experiences with self-development. Thank you for watching. Until next time, take care and keep growing.